What's going on, fellow zombies? Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? Are we emotionally screwed up and sleep deprived? Because it's only 7:44 in the morning, and it's August 5th, 2025. 1 second, guys. You guys been hearing for the past few days of how much Texas wants more seats for the Trump. State legislature, the Democratic portions of them, basically they said no and left the state. They left Texas to make their public opinion known because they were trying to give more public opinion. They were trying to get the public a chance to respond one way or another. But the Texas constituents have not responded. At least not in a way that they should have. Abbott sent out a special goon squad, Texas Rangers, to arrest the Democrats, the Texas Democrats, and bring them back in chains. They're supposed to get a quorum, but they can't get a quorum unless the Democrats are there. And the Democrats disappeared, except for a few of them, because they don't want the damn quorum. Texas is trying to vote. They're trying to redistrict themselves, gerrymander, and make sure they get 5 more additional votes for the Trump. Greg Abbott is desperate for this. He's trying to force the Democratic Party in the state of Texas to lie, cheat, steal, and be a Trumplicant. I don't consider the Texas Republicans to be honest. I think they're liars, cheats, thieves, and con men. Like the guy they're trying to follow in the state capital, as well as in the national capital. That's why the state Democrats in Texas left. They don't want Texas to be misrepresented, but that's what Trump wants. I call him trash bag. I call him a Trumplicant. Actually, no. You got to be a replicant. A replica of the Trump. They'd be considered a Trumplicant. So, the party that's following him are all copies of him, in one form or another. They're willing to lie, cheat, thief, and steal from their own constituents that they want the power from. And they're willing to do it, whatever it takes. That includes arresting officials, forcing them to make a quorum call just by their presence. So we got a state sending out its goon squad, Texas Rangers. You know, this is the thing about tyrants. They send out the goon squads, and sometimes I have to ask myself, the goon squads they send out, are they willing to harm people just for the state? Are they doing it for a paycheck, or are they doing it out of loyalty? And if they're doing a loyalty to a gas bag in their state and federal, then I'm sorry, they're a goon squad. They're liars, cheats, thieves, conmen, and they are traitors. Traitors to their state and traitors to the country that they swore an oath to protect and defend. So I have no respect for law enforcement because they do the job. I know they got families to take care of, and they have to do a lousy job at it. But you know what? You're a traitor. You're a traitor. This country deserves to be in a civil war. It deserves to have a revolution. It deserves to be torn apart. It'll give the guys across the water something to talk about. Laugh their heads off because we couldn't maintain our democracy. Because we voted in this corruption and we voted into power and we voted in the assholes out there who want to take it away from constituents, from regular people, from other people. Newcomers coming in, they're going to be tortured one way or another. We don't accept visitors anymore because they are immigrants and we don't want them anymore. The United States is saying to the rest of the world, besides its own people, that the Trumplicans are in control. You no longer matter, and you're going to be ruled by our empire. That's how it is. We want trade deals, and we're going to get it out of you. We're going to throw tariffs at you, but the problem is, it's not going to help you very much. It's just going to destroy our economy because we have a liar, cheat, thief, and a con man who convinced America, but at least not all of it, convinced America that they are milking the money out of the world. They're only milking it out of people, making them poor peasants. So I say this to the rest of the world who watches this. We did this to ourselves, and we did this to you. We're not sorry, we're not apologetic. We're simply going to be ruining your lives one way or another. And this is the way that you guys are going to be doing it. But you already have started already, and you've been working on it. Trade deals with everybody else except for the United States. Because we have a tyrant who wants more and more. We have many tyrants who want more and more. We have a democratic system that's failing us more and more, which is making the tyrants of the world, the autocrats, laugh at us more and more. We are major fools and we are major idiots. From the local to the national. We have a local that is threatening democracy by forcing others to cheat, lie, steal from their constituents. It's not right. It's not the quote-unquote American way, but it is the way. We did this to ourselves and we're doing it to others. So I got a suggestion to the rest of the world. Close your borders on us. Do not accept any Americans into your country at all. Refuse them. Deny them. Don't take their business. Isolate us. Turn us into a leper colony. Barricade us. We have an issue that we cannot solve just yet. And either we get them out of the court systems and the legislatures, or we don't. We haven't risen up. We haven't forced a hand. I hear small grumblings, but there's not enough. There's not enough outrage. There's not enough anger. We need our country torn apart. We need to be blockaded. We need to be isolated. This is the want of the Trumplican Party. We think we are going to be ruling and dominating you guys. I want the world to tell us no. It's not the system that's flawed. It's its people. Because we have petty tyrants who want too damn much. They want their own little kingdoms. And they're willing to steal from their own constituents. They're willing to put their own constituents into the ground. Literally. To jail them. To harangue them. To make the state police or the United States police force come to life. We need to be barricaded and isolated in every which way. I'm saying this and I'm not taking it back because I am not taking this damn thing at all. I mean, I'm not taking it back. I'll get prosecuted and harangued on this one, but you know what? I'm saying this to my own countrymen who have allowed this shit to happen. See this? Double. We have allowed this thing to happen to our country and to the rest of the world. And unfortunately, we're not apologetic because we're not saying it. I've been saying in a few of my videos out there, I'm sorry for what the hell happened. Because we did this to ourselves. You did not do this to us. We did this to ourselves. And we screwed up the world. For whatever you guys were trading with us and trying to be great allies, we are no longer allies, guys. Block us at every port you can. Challenge us. Fire your warships at us. Fire your guns across the borders if you have to. I want my government to realize they are not the empire. I want my country to know they are scorned because of what we've done and said and tried to accomplish. I want my country to fail. It broke its oath to the Constitution of the United States, to its people, when they allowed the Trumplicans to rule at every point of every branch of our government. We need to be isolated. We need to be starving. We need to have sick people. We need to have our hospitals collapsed. We need to have our people trying to crawl out of here and get the same treatment we did to people trying to get into this country. We have already helped screw it up with the environment. We have allowed global warming to continue and deny it constantly because it doesn't fit with our economics. It doesn't fit with our numbers or our mentality. We must be shown we are not the special country as we thought we were a long time ago. We are an embarrassment. We are a joke. We are a joke to our ancestors. We are a joke to everybody. Our money's no damn good. Our visas are no damn good. Neither is our passports. I want our country to realize what the hell they've done. Admit it. And find a way to fix it. Even if it means we have to kill ourselves in the process, one way or another. We don't want any foreign navies coming in or foreign armies marching in. But we want ourselves to collapse. I speak for myself. But if I want the rest of the country to do it, they're not willing. And they'll be disgusted at me. They'll consider me a dirty, rotten traitor. I hope to God I am. I wanted our Constitution to work. I wanted our Constitution to succeed. Unfortunately, we had capitalism running more and more. We didn't care about the people or the environment or anything. I want to show and I want to prove it to ourselves. I want them to see the horror. If there was a shield that could be put over our country, including over Alaska and Hawaii and the islands, and just isolate us, I want the America to realize what they have done and what they plan on doing about it. I'm not taking it back. I am ashamed at my countrymen. I'm ashamed at the government that they voted in, that they allowed to happen over the past several decades. Has brought us to this point. If we could nuke ourselves into existence, I want that. I don't want to live in a country that's going to be struggling for its own survival, but if I am, I'm going to be one of the irradiated. Who's going to be dying without medications, without hospitalization. We'll be living in a radioactive wasteland because we did this to ourselves. At least I can go to hell because I've already sent my country there. I've allowed it to happen. I didn't do enough to prevent any of this damn shit. And now I got to pay the price. I got to pay the price by seeing how my country doesn't care about its people anymore. Oh, they can argue about it, but you know, it doesn't matter. We screwed ourselves and everybody else for that matter. We should. We should be ashamed and embarrassed about ourselves because we've allowed it to happen. And it's here. So, that being said, guys, welcome to hell.